Sup YouTube. Today, I'm going to be doing something different. So instead of playing a video game like I usually do on my channel, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to be doing these little quizzes, tests, kinds of things. Just for this video, I mean, if the performance is good, if you guys like it, actually I don't care about the performance, what am I talking about? If you guys like it, I'll do more. If you don't, okay. But yeah, so the two tests that I'll be doing today is what about my political affiliation and the Myers-Briggs test, or at least one of them. I don't know. So right now I'm going to be doing the political typology or whatever the freak this is called. Personally, I identify myself as a liberal, a Democrat. You may disagree otherwise, but I'm literally 17, so I have no control over the polls, kind of. And besides, everyone has a right to their own opinion. It's fine. So let's just do it anyways. If you had to choose, would you rather have a smaller government providing fewer services or a bigger government providing more services? A bigger government because I love the government. When you say you favor a bigger government providing more services, do you think it would be better to modestly expand on current government services or greatly expand on current government services? Greatly, because I love the government. There are just some dumb stuff they do, but for the most part, I like them. Which of the following statements come closest to your view? America's openness to people from all over the world is essential to who we are as a nation. Absolutely. I love all people. Everyone should come in. In general, would you say experts who study a subject for many years are usually better at making good policy decisions about that subject than other people? Usually worse at making good policy decisions about that subject than other people? Or neither better nor worse at making good policy decisions about that subject than other people? That's a bit subjective. So I'm gonna say neither because in reality, no one's right. I mean, sure, there are facts. There may be facts to back your research up, but at the end of the day, it's still your thought. So I don't know. Okay, question 4. Sorry if I haven't been reading that part. Thinking about increased trade of goods and services between the U.S. and other nations in recent decades, would you say that the U.S. has gained more than it has lost because increased trade has helped lower prices and increase the competitiveness of some U.S. businesses? Or lost more than it has gained because increased trade has cost jobs in manufacturing and other industries and lowered wages for some U.S. workers? Well, taking a look at right now, it is March 2022. The gas prices are extremely high and people are hating each other. And also, there's a shortage in supply, so I'm gonna say gained more because it's still good. It's just there are some things that could be better, but for the most part, it's fine. Question 5. How much more, if anything, needs to be done to ensure equal rights for all Americans regardless of their racial or ethnic backgrounds? A lot. A lot, okay? There needs to be a lot more because right now it's still not enough. Which comes closer to your view about what needs to be done to ensure equal rights for all Americans regardless of their racial or ethnic backgrounds, even if neither is exactly right? Most US laws and major institutions need to be completely rebuilt because they are fundamentally biased against some racial and ethnic groups. That's true. While there are many inequities in US laws and institutions, necessary changes can be made by working within the current systems. I feel like this one's better, right? Because it's still biased. I mean, have you seen the justice team? Like, have you seen the 9 justices of the US? It's only white people. And only occasionally do you see, like, someone from a different background. Question 6. We're gonna actually go through this quicker now because I feel like I've been taking a long time. Do businesses make too much money or do they not? If you look at Jeff Bezos and then some other people, I'm going to say too much because there are a lot of things I don't like about CEOs, or rather a lot of billionaires, except for Bill Gates because he's actually doing something good for the world. But for the most part, not a lot of people are doing anything. Question 7. How much, if at all, would it bother you to regularly hear people speak a language other than English in public places in your community? Not at all. I mean, I'm bilingual. I speak English and Spanish. It won't affect me at all. I mean, as long as they're a nice person, it won't affect me. All right, question A. On a scale of 0 to 100, how do you feel toward Democrats? Pretty well. How do you feel toward Republicans? Not so well. Okay. Which of these statements best describes your opinion about the United States? The US stands above all other countries in the world? No. The US is one of the greatest countries in the world, along with some others. There are other countries that are better than the US. That's true. This is so true, okay? You can argue about it in the comments, but for me personally, this is so true. One of my greatest examples that I would like to bring up the most is Finland. They have one of the highest education levels, and it's just so good there. I swear, it's so much better. Well, actually, the U.S. is good, but I mean, there are also some other ones. So I guess this answer is better because the U.S. is good, but Finland and some other countries are also good. That's my answer. Question 10. How much of a problem, if any, would you say each of the following are in the country today? People being too easily offended by things others say. Woo! You have no idea. People saying things that are very offensive to others. Yeah, that's a major issue. Which comes closer to your view of candidates for political office, even if neither is exactly right? I usually feel like there is at least one candidate who shares most of my views. None of my candidates represent my views well. You see, I don't watch the news, and I could care less about politics. But I mean, there's gotta be at least one, right? I don't know. Okay, question 12. In general, how much do white people benefit from advantages in society that black people do not have? It's a lot. White people get a lot more favoritism when it comes to stuff. I mean, have you guys heard of redlining? It's segregation in housing. It's not good. All right, question 13. Do you think greater social acceptance of people who are transgender is very good for society? Yes. Like I said, I love all people. As long as you're not a dick or a piece of shit, then it's fine. You can be whoever you want to be. Overall, would you say people who are convicted of crimes in this country serve? Well, the thing about this question is that there are a lot of people who are in jail who don't deserve to be there. And the people who deserve to be in jail are not in jail. Or rather, even if they are in jail, they serve too little time. I don't know. I don't know how to answer this question. I'm just gonna say about the right time or the right amount of time, because again, it's kind of weird. All right, question 15. Which of the following statements comes closest to your view? Religion should be kept separate from government policies? Absolutely not. That will violate the Bill of Rights. Government policies should support, yes, support religious values and beliefs. Please, please do so. Do not pick this one. This is so bad. Don't ever do that. That's really bad. You gotta coexist. In the future, do you think U.S. policy should try to keep it so America is the only military superpower? Or it would be acceptable if another country became as militarily powerful as the U.S.? Yeah, it'll be fine. As long as it's not Russia, then it's fine. Okay, so as long as the other country doesn't do some shady ass stuff, such as Russia and North Korea, and whoever the freak may come as a target or a threat to the US or any country, honestly, it should be fine. Alright, let's look at the results. Establishment liberal. Wow. Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna read this little description. Sorry if this video was really long so far. I hope you're not bored from this yet. Because this is actually really interesting to me. Roughly half of establishment liberals describe their political views as liberal. They hold liberal positions on nearly all issues and support an expanded role for government and a larger social safety net. They also hold liberal attitudes on issues of racial and ethnic equality. Establishment liberals are more likely than any other group to say that compromise is how things get done in politics. About half say they are satisfied with the way things are going in the country today. And an overwhelming majority say they approve of the job Joe Biden is doing as president. Hey, I mean, that's me right there. I'm a strong Biden supporter. That's true. I'm liberal. This is my final result. Pretty cool. Just keep in mind, this is just one test. There could be a ton more, or rather, it's not a test, it's a quiz. And if you don't like my results, feel free to do it yourself. I'll leave a link in the description below. Alright, so let's do the Myers-Briggs personality test, or at least that's why I think it is. It's actually 16 personalities, although I could be wrong. But yeah, let's do it. You regularly make new friends. No, because I'm lonely. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. I'd say for the most part. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. No, not really. I mean, I'm kind of cold-hearted. I need to chill. No, I just don't cry. That's all. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. Wait, what? Wait, what? You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. Absolutely. In my head, I keep making backup plans in case something doesn't happen or something doesn't go the way I want it to. So yeah, I'd say for the most part, you usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. This is true. Although I am an ambivert, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically the mix between an introvert and an extrovert. I prefer talking to the people I already know, but I wouldn't mind talking to new people as long as I have friends over. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. That's true. I like to be very organized. You're very sentimental. What does that mean again? Of or prompted by feelings of tenderness, sadness, or nostalgia. Anyways, you like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. True. I mean, I have alarms. I don't know if that counts. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. True. That's so true. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. No, not really. You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analyses of creative works. What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know how to answer this question. I'm just gonna put neutral. You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. I don't know how to answer that. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. Now, that I have to disagree with because I always plan what I'm going to do every day, as long as it actually fits my priorities, because I'm all about that priority list. You enjoy participating in group activities. Uh, Neutral. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. I don't really know. I mean, I don't read a lot of books and I don't watch a lot of movies. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. Okay, so this is basically the difference between an interpersonal intelligence and an intrapersonal intelligence, where you either like helping other people or you like to help yourself. So, for me personally, I'm neutral because I don't know how to answer that question. I'm just gonna cut until I get to a question or not a question, a statement that really surprises me the most. So I'll meet you when I get to that point. Oh, this one? This is so true. Unless we're talking about music, because music fits in arts. But for the most part, I can't draw, so yeah. Oh, this right here? Watch this. Boom. This is so true. I like to do everything before I get to relax. That's how I roll with schoolwork. That's actually how I do anything, honestly. I mean, just look at my grades. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. What kind of statement is that? No! Of course not. That's horrible. Unless I'm able to get inside it. Ooh, I'm just kidding. Ooh, this right here, this relates to death and existentialism. Unfortunately, yes, but I don't let it affect me too much. Okay, so I don't know if this can apply to like exams and tests, but if it's related to that sort of thing, I would have to disagree. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. That sounds like a thing an extrovert would say, and I'm neutral about it. You enjoy going to art museums. I've actually never been to one, I think. I don't know how to answer that. This right here is also a good summary of me. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. That's true. Oh, this right here? Yes. This is guilt and regret and all that. Yes. What kind of statement is this? Your emotions control you more than you control them. What the No? Ooh, this would actually be pretty nice. Honestly, I mean, open offices are pretty overrated. I'll leave a link in the description below of a video made by Vox and a guy who just went on a rant about open offices and how they're overrated. Yeah, they are. You're right. You often feel overwhelmed. Dang, this has never been so right about me. Oh my goodness. Honestly, this statement is about the greater good. If you're doing it for the greater good, I would delightfully say yes. You struggle with deadlines? Absolutely not. I get everything done. Doesn't matter. You feel confident that things will work out for you? For the most part. My gender is male. Thank you very much. All right, let's see it. I am apparently a defender, an ISFJ-T. And that about wraps it up. So, anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, thanks. If you didn't, let me know down below in the comments what I can do to improve the next one. All right, bye everyone.